Hello and welcome to Global Tit Bits. Crowds have lined the streets of London's New Year's Day parade to watch performers from around the world celebrate the start of 2023. Acrobats, marching bands and musicians performed for crowds who lined the route. The event started at noon on London's Piccadilly outside the Ritz Hotel, ending a few hours later at Westminster. Meanwhile, in Italy, a handful of brave Romans welcomed 2023 by challenging winter and diving from a bridge into the Tiber River to celebrate New Year's Day. The annual Tiber dive has been celebrated on the first day of the new year since 1946. This year, 4 divers took the plunge off the Cavo Bridge in the center of the Italian capital. And in the US, President Joe Biden was upbeat as he welcomed Americans into the new year at St. Kirk's Chapel in the US Virgin Islands. As he walked out of the church, President Joe Biden sent his New Year message while responding to questions from a reporter about his New Year's resolutions. The president further disclosed he will be traveling to Kentucky on Wednesday, January 4, to promote his economic plan as he wishes to rebuild the country's infrastructure while creating jobs that don't require a 4-year college degree. The Ugandan government has begun investigations after several people were suffocated to death in a stampede at a New Year's fireworks display. Police said just after clock struck midnight, crowds got stuck in a narrow corridor in a shopping mall near the country's capital, Kampala. The police added that at least 5 people, mostly children and juveniles, died from the suffocations and the stampede. Leftist leader Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva is set to be sworn in as president of Brazil under tightened security after alleged threats of violence by supporters of his far-right predecessor. After the ceremony in Congress, Lula will go to the Planalto Palace to don the presidential sash before a crowd of 30,000 supporters, while some 300,000 are expected to gather for the celebration. Foreign dignitaries, including 17 heads of state, are to be in attendance. And finally, on Global Tidbits, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen celebrated the end of controls on the Croatia-Slovenia border with leaders of the two countries as Croatia joined the control-free Schengen area. Von der Leyen met with the Croatian Prime Minister and Slovenian President, as well as members of their respective governments at the Bergena border crossing, noting that passport control for flights between Croatia and other Schengen countries will end from March, as the world's largest free travel area is seen as one of the main achievements of European integration. And that's it on Global Tidbits.